Thanks, guys. We welcome you to downtown Cleveland, Ohio, Rocket Arena. Ready to rock as the Cavaliers and Raptors series moves back south of the border from Toronto, where the Raptors got back into this series, and now the Cleveland Cavaliers, of the 8 first-round series, only 2 were tied through 4, including this one. Brandon Ingram, who broke out with 23 points in Game 4 to help the Raptors tie it up. R.J. Barrett's been tremendous in this comeback as well. And the pivotal 5th game tonight will move one of these teams, one victory, from a trip to the 2nd round. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden getting ready for this decisive 5th game coming up in just a bit. Welcome to NBA Courtside, presented by Michelob Ultra. And as we take a look at the East bracket, much is still to be decided. 3 teams are a win away from round 2, the Cavaliers and Raptors. At the end of this night, one team will be 1 win away from that. We welcome you courtside. Mark Kestisher, PJ Carlissimo. Alyssa Lang will be joining us in just a little bit. And PJ, when these teams left Cleveland, Ohio 9 days ago, the Cavs had a 2-game-to-none lead. Fairly easy run in those first 2 games. Went to Toronto. Credit Raptors. They came back, they scratched and clawed and tied it. They may have a little momentum. How'd they do it?
They did it with defense. That's the Toronto way. But the 2 areas offensively that caught my eye. In the paint, R.J. Barrett in that red paint right there, attacking. Jamal Shed finds Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes right back in the paint. Shed again, finds CMB. Colin Murray Boyles again in the paint. Plus 32 points in the paint for the Raptors. They also did it with defense and points off turnovers. R.J. Barrett converts there. Plus 25 points off turnovers. 50 points in the paint. 17 points off turnovers. That was just in Game 4.
Very impressive. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, James Harden and Donovan Mitchell had those 2 really good games here. They were beyond their efficiency. They are an incredibly experienced backcourt, and that's where it starts as the Cavaliers try to get back in the win column.
And they absolutely set the table for the Cavs here in Cleveland right from the beginning. James Harden outside. He shot the 3 really well. 7 for 15. Game 2, double-double, 22 points. And watch this, 3 Raptors around him, 10 assists. He finds Jared Allen right there inside. Not to be outdone, Donovan Mitchell, 32 points Game 1, 30 in Game 2. 3 Raptors again. I'm just going to step back. I can make the 3 also. 8 for 17. From the 3-point line for Donovan Mitchell. Again, impressive performance by the 2 superstars. Look at those numbers, 31 and 25 a game. 2 here, not nearly as impressive on the road, nor was their efficiency.
Welcome in Alyssa Lang, who will be with us as well tonight. Alyssa, Game 5, it's a swing game of the series. What's been the mindset of these teams heading in?
Yeah, well, Cleveland's Evan Mobley is keeping it simple, guys. He said, we're back at home. We just have to take Game 5, and then we'll go from there. Head coach Kenny Atkinson said he's challenged his team to just hit singles, make the simple pass, the next simple decision, and that will open us up to more advantage basketball. On the other side, this is a Raptors team that's coming in energized after evening this series, and a big part of that is the challenge issued by their head coach after Game 2. Darko Rajakovic came into the locker room post-game and essentially said, y'all shouldn't have this much energy to take your shoes off this fast after a playoff game. You should be exhausted. That was the difference in the following 2 games, and he said that needs to be the difference tonight. He challenged his team to punch first here back in Cleveland.
Alyssa, thank you very much. Raucous crowd, pivotal 5th game coming up. You're watching NBA Courtside, presented by Michelob Ultra.
NBA Courtside is presented by Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, just 29 calories.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs presented by Google. We're here in Cleveland for the first round, presented by Popeyes. Game 5 coming up at Rocket Arena. Fans are making their way into Rocket Arena, getting set for this pivotal game between the Cavaliers and the Raptors. How did we get here through the first 4 games? Game 1, Donovan Mitchell went off for 32 points. Cleveland took the opener by 13. Then in Game 2, it wasn't just Donovan Mitchell, but the big 3 combined for 72 points in a 10-point win That's the Cavaliers' 12th straight win against Toronto in postseason play. But that streak would come to a close north of the border in Game 3. Raptors shot 61% from deep. R.J. Barrett had 33 points in a 22-point victory. And how'd they tie it on Sunday? Toronto rallied down 8 points in the last 5 minutes, doing it with defense and setting us up for Game 5 coming up next.
NBA First Round is presented by Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This series is all tied up.
Whether you're tied,
We're going back to LA.
or backs against the wall,
If we go out, we're going to go out with the fight. We're not thinking about going out.
There's no such thing as being comfortable until a series is done.
Eason with a flush. And Joe connects.
the goal in the playoffs is always the same. Win the next.
All of our guys, they have a chip on the shoulder.
We're hungry. We want it so bad.
2-2, there's no big surprises here.
Ingram will fire. You bet. Give it to LeBron. It's good. Unbelievable.
It's 2-2, now it's the best of 3.
We got to expect the fight.
I mean, what else are we going to do?
I feel like we grow every game.
Confidence is rising. Momentum is on our side.
We got to turn it back around.
Tonight is Game 5.
We are ready for the 5th game of this best-of-7 series between the 4 or 5 seeds, the Cavaliers and the Raptors here in Cleveland. And let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. They're brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. For the Toronto Raptors, same starting 5, led by Scotty Barnes, who's been terrific, especially on the offensive end, 25.8 points per game in the series. And we have a change for the Cleveland Cavaliers. You see Harden and Mitchell, Max Strus, PJ, third guard listed as small forward, getting the start for Kenny Atkinson tonight.
Yeah, I think Kenny Atkinson, when we spoke to us, he feels that will open up the floor a little bit more. That's clearly an offensive move. Don't forget, the Cavs scored 24 less points a game in the 2 games north of the border.
So that means Dean Wade is not in the starting lineup. And Wade, of course, as you pointed out, this is an offensive move. Wade has been on both of the stars for the Toronto Raptors so far in this series. He had been on Scotty Barnes, but Wade will come off the bench. Our officials for this 5th game: Scott Foster, Sean Wright, Gediminas Petritis. As it's been a home series, the Raptors finally ended their long run without a win against the Cavaliers. 12 straight going into Game 3. Raptors scratched out a pair of wins in Canada, and we're back in Ohio to see who'll have the 3-2 lead at the end of the night. We're ready to go. Foster sends it skyward. Cavs win the tip. Game 5.